Hello there, welcome to St. Henry's class, a channel where we make learning so easy and absorbable. We are delighted again to hit your screens again. It's been a while, we posted some videos, but today we come your way with some questions as far as 2024 Wassce is concerned. So if it's your first time of watching, please subscribe, hit the notification bell so any video that comes you stand a chance to be the premier person or the first person to view the video. Thank you for watching, and my name is Sir Henry, your humble tutor. We have some few core maths questions as far as Wassce 2024 is concerned. One major topic that WAEC likes to set question on them is circle theorem. I remember back in SHS, this is one of the topics I feared most because it incorporates a lot of principles as far as mathematics is concerned. And it also has theorems and properties that you should be conversant with them to make the solution very easy. Today, we are going to solve some few questions on them, and then we'll see how it goes. So join me on this journey as we begin this exciting moment on Sir Henry's class. Alright, so the first question. In the diagram, EK is a chord and HF is a tangent that meets at point K. Find the values of A and B. So it says in the diagram, EK is a chord and HF, where is H? HF is a tangent. And it says that they meet at a point K. So the chord EF and tangent HF meet at point K. Find the values of A and B. So we have A and B. Now with this question, we have the tangent property of circle theorem. One of the properties states that the angles created by a chord and a tangent, so here this chord EK and HF at this point K creates an angle of 50. This angle is equal to the angle in the alternate segment. Let me draw a diagram to explain this math to understand it. Okay. Now, if I have a circle and then I have a tangent, then we have a chord here touching there and another chord. So let's assume the angle created here is alpha. The angle created here is beta. So as far as the tangent property of circle is concerned, it states that angle created by a chord and a tangent is equal to the angle at its alternate segment. You know when a chord divides a circle, divides it into segments with unequal parts, which is a segment. Diameter will divide it into equal parts, but chord divides it into segments, the minor segment and the major segment. Good. So, according to tangent property of circle theorem, it says that this angle here is equal to the angle in the alternating segment. Now, if I should use angle to explain this to you, this is what basically means. Now, let's try extending this line or this chord, and let's extend this chord also. Let's extend this chord also. If you have to look at this very practically, if you remember your alternate angles in plane geometry 1, look at where beta is, look at where alpha is. We can say they are alternating. That is why we say this angle is alternate to the beta. So basically you say alpha is equal to beta. And that is what is happening here. Here look at 50, look at where 50 degrees is. It is alternating to the angle here, the angle created here, the angle created here, angle M. So we say that using a blue line, or a blue marker, a blue ink, here we say this side is also equal to 50 degrees because angles created by chord and tangent is equal to the angle at the alternating segment or at the alternate segment. So here we will say that angle, let's call this EMK. Angle EMK is equal to 50 degrees. That's the first shot. So we've been able to identify one of them. That is one point. So now let's continue. So now we want to find the angle created at GMK. Now we know triangle GKM. So GKM is a triangle. And we've seen this means that it's an isosceles triangle. Two angles are equal. Good. So you can find the angle created here called GMK, then we can continue from there. So the next part we are going to find angle. Let's call it GMK. Angle GMK. So angle GMK is forming a straight line with angle EMP. This is what we call linear pair or angles on a straight line. So we say angle, we are looking for angle GMK. So angle GMK plus angle EMK is equal to 180. And that is angles on a straight line. Angles on a straight line. Or linear pair. Linear pair. Good. So we then continue from there. So see angle GMK is unknown. So angle GMK plus EMK is given by 50, and that is equal to 180. So angle GMK is equal to 180 minus 50, which is going to give us an angle of 130 degrees. So angle GMK is 130 degrees. Now we can find the value of A and B considering GMK as a triangle, with these two sides being equal. So it is an isosceles triangle. So we can say triangle GMK is isosceles. It's isosceles. So since it's isosceles, two sides are equal. We are going to represent A and B being equal by a variable called x. So A is equal to B is equal to x. So we are going to represent it by x. We know that the sum of the angles in a triangle add up to 180. So x plus 130 gives us 180 degrees. So we have x plus 130 is equal to 180. Then we have 2x. This 130 crosses, so 180 minus 130. 2x will be equal to, that will give us 50. So x is equal to 25 degrees. So x is equal to 25 degrees. So this basically means that A is equal to B is equal to 25 degrees. So therefore, A is equal to 25 and B is also equal to 25. That is all. Very simple and easy. So circuit theorem of plane geometry 2 is not difficult as students see it. Back at school, I saw it to be very difficult, but now I believe that it is very, very easy. I didn't take time to go through it thoroughly. Now I believe it is very simple. I believe you are okay with the first one. Any question, post it at the comment section. I also leave my email account and my contact. If you have any problem, you can reach out to me and I will assist you. Let's move to number 2. So in the diagram, O is the center of the circle. Find x. In the diagram, O is the center of the circle. Find x. Here we're also going to apply the properties of circuit theorem. One of the properties is that the angle at the center is twice the angle subtended at the circumference. The angle at the center is twice the angle subtended at the circumference. One property also states that the sum of the opposite angles, the angles in the opposite segments, the sum of the angles in opposite segments add up to 180. Add up to 180. So this can also be called a cyclic quadrilateral. A quadrilateral in a circle, when you add all the four sides, is equal to 360. But when you consider opposite sides, they are 180, 180. So here, we can first find this side. This side. Since 104 and this side gives us 180, we subtract this from 180 to get this side. Then 2 times the angle here will give us x. Good. So let's continue. So we say let y equal to angle PSR. So let's go here y. So now we said 104 degrees plus y is equal to 180. And what property is that? That is sum of angles in opposite segments. Sum of angles in opposite segments. Now after we've been able to do that, let's find the value of y. So y will equal to 180 minus 104. And that will give us, so this is 6, then this is 7, so 76 degrees. 76 degrees. So y is equal to 76 degrees. Then we said that the angle at the center is twice the angle subtended at the circumference. So basically you see S is equal to 2 times angle PSR. And PSR is given by 76. And this will give us an angle of, this is 12, 15, 152 degrees. So x is equal to 152 degrees. This is the second one and this is the first one. Feel free and ask any question that you have. Leave it in the comment section box or email me, or you can also WhatsApp or text message and I'll reach out to you. Let's move on to the other question that we have. In the diagram, O is the center. Sorry, there's a mistake here. O is the center of the circle. WXYZ. WXYZ. XZ and WY intersect at V. XZ and WY intersect at V. Angle XOY is equal to 110 degrees. XOY 110 degrees. And YVZ. YVZ 100 degrees. Calculate angle XZY. XZY and WXZ. WXZ. Good. So this is what we've been asked to solve. This is what we've been asked to solve. So O is the center of the circle. The circle is WXYZ, and XZ and WY intersect at V. XY is 110. XYVZ is 100. So we have to find XZY and WXZ. Good. Alright, so this is the question. Now let's transition. So the first question is if you find XZY, the angle created here, XZY. Good. Now, in the theorems of circuit theory or in the properties, one of the properties was that an angle, a chord, so here we can create a chord over here, either a chord or an arc. the angle subtended by a chord or arc. So the angle subtended by a chord or arc is equal to the angle created at the circumference. So the angle a chord subtends at the circumference is equal to the other angle subtended. Yes. So an angle a chord subtended at the circumference is equal to the angles in the opposite or corresponding segments. So it means that whatever we get for WXZ is also equal to XWY. XWY. Very good. Now, in one of our properties, we learned that the angle created at the center is twice the angle created at the circumference. The angle at the center is twice the angle at the circumference. So, in the first part of this, we can find the angle created here. The angle created here. And how do we find the angle created here? It is very simple. Now, we said the angle at the center is 2 times the angle at the circumference. So, angle, so that's x, z, y. So, angle at the center is twice the angle at the circumference. At the circumference. So we see 110 or XOY. XOY is equal to XZY. And we said XOY, sorry, is 2 times, twice of it. So 2 times angle XZY. XZY. Okay. Let me see. Alright. So XOY is 110 degrees. And then 2 times XZY, which we don't know. Alright, so we want to find XZY, we divide this side by 2. So half of 110 is 55 degrees. So it means that angle XZY is 55 degrees. So XZY is 55 degrees. This side is also 55 degrees because the angle across subtend at the segments are equal, or subtend at the circumference in the same segment are equal. Good. So WXWY is also 55. Now I want to find the second one. So I is 55. WXZ, I'm created here. WXZ is a triangle. Triangle WXZ. Or WXZ. Okay. So WXZ, that is this side. And WXV is a triangle. Now, if you recall, in angle, we learned something called vertically opposite angle. So we say 100 is vertically opposite to the point V. So this V is also 100 because vertically opposite angles are equal. Vertically opposite angles are equal. They are equal. So therefore we say WVX is equal to X or YVZ. Yes, YVZ. So XWV is equal to angle YVZ. YVZ, which is 100 degrees. 100 degrees. So if 100 triangle, sum of the angles in the triangle add up to 180. So let's add everything up to equal to 180. So WXZ plus 100 plus 55 is equal to 180. So WXZ is equal to 180, then 100 plus 55 is 155. It crosses and comes to the right hand side. So subtract 155 from 180, we get 25 degrees. So WXZ is equal to 25 degrees. Now the last question. In the diagram, line PQ is parallel. We're meant to see these two lines means parallel. Parallel is parallel to RS. Given that x is to y is equal to 2 is to 7, find the value of m. Find the value of m. You should find this m. Alright. Now we can recall in angles, plane geometry 1, that alternate angles are equal. So we can see x is equal to 7m minus 16. Alternate angles are equal. So we say s is equal to 7m minus 16 degrees because alternate angles are equal. So s is 7m minus 16. Also, y and 7m minus 16 are on a straight line. So angles on a straight line add up to 180. Good. So y and 7m minus 16 are on a straight line. So y plus 7m minus 16 is equal to 180. You can make y the subject. That is y is equal to 180 minus 7m plus 16. 180 plus 16 is 196 minus 7m. So that is y and that is m. Sorry, that is x. So x and y. In the question, it was said that x is to y is given by 2 is to 7. So x is to y is given by 2 is to 7. We recall in ratios that ratios are expressed as common fraction. So you can say x over y is equal to 2 over 7, where x is 7m minus 16 and y is 196 minus 7m. So we say 7m minus 16 representing x all over y 196 minus 7m is equal to 2 over 7. So we cross multiply. So we have 7 bracket 7m minus 16 is equal to 2 brackets 196 minus 7m. So let's expand to one bracket. 7 times 7 is 49m. 7 times 16, that is, so 7 6 42, 2 remainder 4. 7 1 7, 7 plus 4 11, 112. 2 times 96. 2 6 is 12. 2 remainder 1. 2 times 18. 2 9 is 18 plus 1 19. 2 1 2 plus 1 3 3 9 2. Then this is 14 m. We group like terms, so 49 plus m, 14m, and 392 plus 112. 49 plus 14, that is 63m. 4 plus 9 is 13. 4 plus 5 is 1. So 13. 13. Alright. Then 392 plus 112. That will give us, this is 4, 10, 4, 5, 504. So we divide both sides by 63. And that will be 8. Let's see if it is 8. 63 to 50. It's not possible. 8. So let's multiply 63 by 8. This is 24 for number 2. 68, 48. 48 plus 2 is 50. Good. So m is equal to 8 degrees. Good. So this is where we end with the questions on the likely Wassce questions. These are preparatory questions to prepare you, not uphold as we know. Our channel does not support that. We help students, we give student guidance, and we also assist them. So we are here one more time, and then we presented to you some likely questions, yes, preparatory questions to prepare you as Wassce is coming very, very close. So we'll end here and we'll say thank you for watching us. We have more exciting content coming your way. So stay tuned, keep your fingers crossed, and always steady, go through. If you have any problem, you can always reach out to us. I'll put the contact there, you can reach out, and also my email handle, you can reach out at any point in time, and I'll be of great service to you. This is your humble tutor, Sir Henry, and I am privileged to take you through on this journey. Thank you for having us, and have a wonderful day. Goodbye.